And that takes again a few seconds. And looks like we're live. Let me turn the sound on. Oh, okay, so echo again. We are going to turn that off. What if I turn that off completely? And then we'll put it down. Let's try that. Then... Okay. I think now, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you too. Okay, let me check if we are live already. So checking on my Facebook. Yeah, looks like we're live already. Okay, hi Michelle. Hi everybody who is watching us. So we are here with Michele Cupit. Michelle is my client, and we are going to chat about how did Michelle lose 56 pounds in just 12 months. This is big achievement. So thank you so much, Michelle, for joining me. And
you're welcome.
Thank you so much for sharing this with other people. I think it's very useful and it's very inspirational for other people to hear about your journey. So you lost 56 pounds in 12 months, if that's correct?
That's correct.
Wow, yeah, that sounds amazing. And so how was life before you started on this journey, before you decided that you want to lose weight?
Well, it started out, for many years I've come up and down and tried all these diets, and I always end up gaining an extra 10 pounds or whatever. So it got to the point where I was getting close to 250 pounds.
Oh yeah.
And my husband and I like to travel. So the seats in the airplanes were getting smaller and the seat belts were getting smaller.
Oh yeah.
So I thought, okay, this isn't good. And so I had a good heart to heart and decided I needed to do something. So I was focused and ready to do it.
And the things that you tried before, you said you tried and it would go well, and then you would gain back the weight, right? Before you started to do what you're doing right now. So what are the things that you tried before that didn't work?
Well, there's like other diets that you're restricted. You can't eat certain things and whatever, and you have to be very regimented, which is, this is sort of to a style. But if I want to have a glass of wine with my sister once a week, or you know, do something once in a while, it's all right, and I don't feel guilty. But I have enough you know, enough power to myself that okay, now today I go back, or you know, it's only one glass of wine, where before I would kind of fall off the wagon. And then I had these extreme diets that you ate hardly anything and they gave you shots, and you go down to this weight and you lose it fast. And then as soon as you get off this diet, then you gain it all back plus more.
Exactly. Exactly. And have you ever tried any supplements? Like, you know, they say, oh, you have to use this patch, you will lose weight, or drink like funny things, drinks, right?
Oh yeah, I tried a lot of things, but I always remember Oprah when she was losing weight all the time. She said, if there was a pill, I'd buy it. So if Oprah can't find it, then there's no way I can find it. So I decided this was a year to work on myself.
So so you start losing weight on your own first. You lost about 26 pounds before we met in September, right? And what did you do? What did you do at that time? You just start eating a little less, or what it was?
Yeah, I had come back from a trip. We were in Hawaii, and I had fallen, so I'd hurt my knees. Originally, I wanted to start in January, and it took a while for my knees to get back. And then I was so out of shape, I couldn't walk. And I used to always walk, and like speed walk. I just don't stroll. And then I started a little bit exercise, and I have a bad shoulder. So I got my physio lady back, and I've been working at my shoulder and everything else. And with help from you, it's getting better. But it's been a long journey, and I'm happy. I've made my mind up. I'm doing this.
Yeah. So you've made your mind in September that you need somebody actually to guide you, right?
Yeah, I need somebody to be accountable. Like I had to be accountable to you. And I know that if I'm not there, I'm going to hear about it, which is good for me because that's the kind of person I need.
Yes. So, and how do you feel now losing 56 pounds? What is the difference?
Oh, I love it. I go in my closet. I think I've got rid of 3 bags of clothes. I had to go buy. I started out at a size 22 pant. Now I'm down to a 14.
Yes.
And I started with 3X shirts and stuff, and now I'm down to a large or an extra large. And I wear tight t-shirts where I went before because there was too many round bumps in it. So now I can actually wear a tight t-shirt. So people say they don't recognize me when I come walking to them because with COVID, no one really sees you anymore. Yeah. And so it's been kind of fun.
And tank tops. Now you're wearing tank tops, right?
Yeah. I'm getting there.
That looks good.
Next thing is a 2-piece bathing suit.
Next thing is what?
A 2-piece bathing suit. That's my next goal.
Yeah. We will work on that. Definitely. Yes. And how's your energy level?
Oh, I got a lot more energy and I feel a lot better about myself. You know, some days it's a little harder to motivate, but you know, I talk to myself and I say, nope, I got to get up. I got to go for a walk. Or, okay, yeah, I know I have to go see you at 9:30. So and I kind of go like, oh, I don't feel like going. But once I'm there and I see your face and you say, good morning, Michele, I go, okay, yeah, I got to exercise.
Yeah, I love seeing you too. Yeah, you are such a good client. Love working with you. Yeah, so could you please tell us a little bit about your nutrition? So on my program, how's your nutrition looks like? Is it restrictive or do you feel hungry at all, or does it feel normal, doable? Can you talk about that a little bit?
It's completely doable. I'm not a vegan or any of those things. I like certain things and I won't scrimp on my cheese, but instead of having a chunk of cheese, I grate a couple, a little bit and put it on a salad just to get the taste. I eat protein. I stay away from my martinis, which is a good thing.
But you can have a glass of wine once in a while. Right?
Oh yeah. Like you can have something, and that's, I don't want a life where I can't have and do the things I want to do, because you can't live like that. I tried that, and you just fall off the wagon, and then you get off, and then I'll then be closer to 300 pounds. And at my age, I'm 58, and I have three beautiful grandchildren. And 2 are away right now, and I see them the most. And when you can't keep up with them and get on down to the floor and play with them and get up and run, and those are the things that one of the big things that made me do what I do. And with you, I have more energy, and I feel like I want to go. And when I succeed, and you sneak extra weight on me and do different things, and I go, And then you tell me after I've done it, and I go, oh, okay.
Yeah. And so what is your favorite exercise so far? What exercises do you enjoy most from what we're doing together? And we try different things. We do twice a week personal training, and we do once a week yoga. We started with just yoga on the floor, and now we're doing aerial yoga with you. This is amazing. So what do you like most so far? Which exercises, which type of training?
Most of the exercises I enjoy. The one I don't always enjoy is the burpees, because I don't know, something about burpees. But as I'm getting stronger, I'm learning to enjoy most of them. And it's the fact that I was a person that did no exercise, none of all. I've never have. Going to be a person that I feel good, and I can see muscles, and I even see a couple of muscles in my stomach, and and my arms, and those kind of things make me feel good. Like I don't mind looking at myself, and I don't mind pictures of myself anymore, because mostly I would never be in pictures. I hated pictures. And now I look at pictures and I've lost a whole neck here, and I was talking to my daughter, and I've lost my whole granddaughter's weight. So I've lost my Athena's whole weight. So now I have to get my grandsons, and we're good. So that kind of puts it in perspective on how much I have lost. Because, when you say it, 56 pounds isn't, like, oh yeah, whatever. But then she says, oh, that's what Athena weighs. And I go, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. And this is not the end, right? We'll lose some more too. We're going to size 8 with you, right? We're aiming for size 8.
We'll see about the 8. I have my first goal that I want to get to, which is right now I'm at 193 on your scale. 191 on mine, because I don't have my uniform on, but I would like to be 171st and then 160, and then I'll go down from there, because the lowest I've been since I can remember was 160.
160.
So that's my first goal.
Okay.
And because that's a lot of weight. That's over 70 some odd pounds. So
True.
you know,
But we'll get you there.
Yeah.
We'll get you there. And
well, that's what I like about you, is that I know I have a better chance of doing it working with you and having the feedback on my menu. And I always know when I come in and I have what I wrote down, and there's all this little writing on it. I go, okay, now what did I do wrong? But it's not what I did wrong. It's more suggestions or something I wrote down that you don't understand that I wrote down. And it's nice to have the feedback. Where, you know, it's hard to do it on your own, because you're not accountable for it as much as if you have somebody, you know, teaching you and making things make more sense. For sure, for sure. And so how do you motivate yourself on the days when you don't feel like exercising? And I know that you do some exercise at home as well, and you go walking, right? A lot, like almost every day. And you got some equipment. Now you have TRX at home, you have some dumbbells, you have exercise ball. This is amazing. So how do you motivate yourself? And on the days when you don't have to come here, how do you do that? Well, I don't have to come. Well, every day of the week I walk. It's always been my favorite exercise. And when I walk by myself, I have my earbuds in and I'm rocking to the music. So I walk really fast. And that's always been my favorite, really my favorite exercise. And then the other exercises upstairs, I just try to strengthen my arms. My upper body is not that strong because of my arm injury. And then I had a replaced hip quite a few years ago. So certain things, I mean, I'm not a perfect specimen, but with a lot of help from you and some modification of some things, and starting like we have with the small weights and graduating slowly to larger weights, and stretching and the aerial yoga is really fun now that I do it with my sister, and because she's so fit. So it's something that we could do together that I don't feel totally out of what do you say, just not fit enough to do these things. So yes, but you're doing amazing, and you did some inversion last time. We got you upside down, right? How was it upside down? It was fun. It was fun. It was just nice to know it's not, you know, not perfect, but I wanted to do it. And you were kind of leery because there's sometimes I don't always do things quite the way you want me to do, because I just don't move that way, but I get there. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're getting better and better. Yeah. And so could you please share with us, how do you deal with eating out, family gatherings, holidays, to stay on track? Like family gets together, they probably eat some other things that you prefer not to eat now to support your goals. How do you deal with it? Do you tell them about your goals and they support you, or what do you do about it? Well, right now, because of the COVID and everything, we have like bubbles. I'm very lucky. I have my sister and her family here. My family is away right now. But we've had some dinners and things. And my sister and her family are quite healthy and weight conscious. So she always has a big salad, lots of vegetables and a protein. And there's the odd time we have dessert. And then usually my husband has a piece of dessert. And I say, I just want one little bit. So all I need is a little teaspoon or a tablespoon or something teeny tiny, something to get the taste, and that's fine. Yeah, you know. Absolutely. And then if we have might be a glass of wine, and then I'll drink bubbly water or water with lemon or something like that. It's just the fact that you need to have something to drink so you don't feel like you're left out. Yes, that's true. That's true. All right. And so you told that you inspired some of the people, you know, in your family or some of your friends, to start losing weight as well. Yes. Yeah. Wow. I know some of my friends' husbands and people. I was walking with a friend of mine the other day, and I came across the street in my black outfit, and I, you know, of course you have a mask on these days and your glasses, and she says it took a minute for me to figure out who you were, because you know, she sees me, but not as much as we used to see each other. Yes. And then I had someone, my mom was saying the other day, one of her friends saw me somewhere, and she says, I was going to say hi because I thought it was your daughter, but I wasn't sure. Is she losing weight? Because no one has really seen me in the last year because of the COVID and everything like that. So it's kind of fun. It's sort of like opening a present, and people go like, holy, what happened to you? Yeah. And so what are your future plans? Fitness wise? My future plans is to stick with this and to get down to my first goal. And then you and I are negotiating my second goal. And I'm the kind of person that needs a personal trainer and needs somebody to help me, because even leave your shoulders back, do this, do that, do that. And I know with experience that you get into habits and you realize that you're not doing it right. So you're not doing the benefit that you could do for your body and use the muscles that you can do. So to me, you will be with me forever. So make sure you look after yourself.
That makes me happy.
It's the fact that you need somebody to be accountable to. And I'm not a very good self-motivator. I'm good at motivating other people, and I will do anything for anybody. But when it comes to myself, this is the first time I've done something for myself.
That sounds good to me. Yeah. And how's the life, like everyday life? Is it easier to, pick up something from the floor, or to clean, or to reach, or to lift things, groceries, all that? Do you feel any difference from before?
Yeah, like it's like I can do things faster. I can get more things done. I can go up the stairs and down the stairs, and I can, just move, which is a big thing, because I used to be able to try to move and then you'd be out of breath, or I'd sit down because I was tired, or it was easier to make excuses not to do something because you didn't feel well, or you this or that. And now I've decided, nope, I'm going to get up and do it. And even if I only go for a walk today, I'll get out and get fresh air. And usually that gives me enough motivation to okay, I know I better go up the stairs and do a couple minutes of something, because I can hear you on my shoulder saying, you did not do your homework. so it's good.
Yeah. And how's the mood? Is the mood better, or do you feel any difference like in the everyday? How are you feeling? Like, do you feel happier, or is it, the mood, is it better?
Oh yeah, no, I can look in the mirror now and not have to run from the mirror, because I was like, oh look, I don't have 4 chins and I have a neck, and I'm not perfect body, and I will never be probably a bodybuilder body, but I will be fit, and I will be healthy, and I will be around to see my grandchildren torment my children, which is what I really need to do.
Yes, that's true. And this is what is important, right? We are not after bodybuilding competitions. We are after just have good life. And and that brings us to my last question. What would you recommend to someone who is on the fence? Maybe they think about hiring a personal trainer or nutrition coach, but they're not sure if they need it or not, if that's going to work or not. What would you advise to them?
I would say get off the fence and at least try it for 3 months. You need some time. You just can't walk in and decide, okay, I'm going to do it. And you have 2 classes and you go, I'm tired. It's too much work. It's this, it's that, because it's very easy for people to walk away. And a lot of people like me think of other people and not themselves. Oh, I got to go help so-and-so, and I have to do this. And I've decided that from, we have classes at 9:30 to 10:30. From 9:30 to 10:30 on these days, I'm busy. This is my appointment, like any other appointment. And I think it's something that people have to be accountable. They have to feel like they're getting something out of it, and it makes you feel so much better. And like I say, it takes a village to make me healthy. And the support from you and I have a physio lady and my family, and my those things are helping me look for me, which is really nice at my age.
Absolutely, 100%. Thank you so much for sharing all these amazing things with us. And thank you so much for joining me for this interview. And thank you so much for being such a great client and doing all this work and looking amazing. And I will see you on Tuesday at noon for another personal training session. All right?
That's for sure.
Don't forget your homework. Don't forget your homework.
I know. Have a great day. Thank you very much.
Have a great day. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Bye for now.
Bye.